Hey guys, it is 8:55, and whew, I had today was like just basically I've just been running around all day. I ended up going and hanging out with the roommates and one of the roommates' mothers. She was very nice and gave me some suggestions, which was really cool. Um, she talked about like getting travel insurance. And I didn't think that travel insurance would be a big deal until she was talking about like, okay, well, if you have like a medical emergency or something, you could um you could lean on the travel insurance instead of getting stuck having like some crazy bill because you were uninsured. Um so yeah. Uh so I'm gonna look into that tomorrow. But yeah, we hung out. We did like a Korean barbecue thing, which is really cool. And yeah, it was a very enjoyable evening. Um, it's like it's one of those things where it's bittersweet because I really enjoyed spending time and hanging out, and I just enjoyed the moment. But also, it was kind of like, yeah, this is the last time I'm going to be able to really do this. Because Tuesday and Wednesday, the last little things that I gotta get done, I just have to kind of go through and do it. So like tomorrow is gonna be really busy. Um, so yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so my point is, um, I think, yeah, it was great. I'm really happy about it. Um, the car got brought up again, and I'd been thinking about it, and even up until like now, um, my mind is like logically it just makes sense to let them like have the car here. But it's like the intuition's telling me that's not a good idea. And I don't know if it's a thing where it's not a good idea for me specifically, it's not a good idea for them, or it's not a good idea for someone else that none of us know, whatever it is, right? Um, it's just the intuition is just telling me it's not right. Um, and it sucks, but I told them, look, it's my intuition. That's really what it is. Um, you know, and I know that like to them it's like it sounds like bullshit. They're like, "Oh, it's just vibes." It's like I know that we've had like our stuff about intuition. Um, and I don't know. It's like it's hard. So, but I'm gonna listen to my intuition. Um, and I don't know who's getting protected with my intuition. It could be all of us. It could be none of us, and it could be someone else. I don't know. But there's a reason, and so I'm just gonna stick by it. Um, but yeah. Um, aside from that, like in the first half of the day, I got up. I did some research on the New York stuff, and I realized that the contacting the records for New York, I would just get physical copies of the things I already know in the database for the I was gonna say the skill tree, but that's not it, for the family tree. So I already know the information. So it's kind of like I don't know what else they could give me. Um and yeah. So there's that. Um Sorry. Also, I finally sat down and I added like 100+ Steam games that I have from my Steam library on there. I'm gonna look to see if there's any other Steam games that I might want, and then add it. Now, to be fair, it's not like I won't be able to have access to the internet. The reason I'm so like kind of lasered in on getting this figured out is because I don't know. This is a very strong internet. I have a wired connection that I could plug into it directly, and its wireless capabilities are kind of bad. So, I don't know if that's just because of our wireless connection or if there's something else. But regardless, wireless is not great for it. Which is interesting. You'd think that it would have better connectivity to wireless considering what it is. But mainly I'm going to be playing single player games on it. So, but yeah, I was like, oh wow, I have a lot more games in my library than I really remembered that I would actually like to play. So that's cool. I also went and picked up a couple more Switch games, which again, it's not that I can't get it somewhere else, but I figure since I'm here, I can just get the things I want now and then not worry about it. So yeah. So after that, I also went and saw I went to the doctor to get my ear checked out because it was having issues where I was having trouble hearing, and I kind of felt like maybe it was like an ear blockage with like earwax. It would totally was. And so they cleaned it out, and then I also have a very slight ear infection from the blockage, which is great that I found that out now because, okay, I'll just say I didn't plan on going to the doctor today. It was a very spur of the moment thing where it was like I was at a store and I was like, oh my gosh, because I was getting a couple more t-shirts in this like pattern that I like. And while I was getting the t-shirts, it was like I should just go and get my ear cleaned. And lo and behold, there was a slight ear infection there, which could have gotten worse if I hadn't cleaned it out then. So that was kind of a big deal. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. So I got that taken care of. Whew, like really glad about that. Then let's see. Just looking around to figure out. Tomorrow I'm taking care of the what's it called? Well, there's a lot I'm taking care of tomorrow. But I have my haircut. I'm dropping off my stuff at my sister's. Specifically, I'm dropping off. I have a password book, and some other stuff. So, yeah. So there's that, and then I don't know. I'm kind of basically done. I gotta check out the car insurance or the travel insurance, and I have to call like 3 or 4 people tomorrow to let them know, like I need to call my bank. So I'm actually gonna write this down just so that I remember it tomorrow. So I gotta call bank, call list. Bank I'm gonna call. Oh right. It's not. God. All right, I did the close. Sorry, I'm just like looking here. All right. Yeah, okay. So the main thing aside from the bank is I need to call well, obviously I need to set up travel insurance, but what I need to call is the fuck? Why did it just like fucking zip out of my head again? Um Oh, right. There we go. The mail forwarding. So basically I need to oh, right. Okay. I got it now. So mail forwarding. And I also need to I need to call the actual renter, like the homeowner. Home owner, so that they know that I'm moving. I don't think that there's anything necessarily needed, but yeah. So so I got those 4 calls I need to do, and then travel insurance. And then I mean, I'm basically done with my room at this point. I have to set up um, Plex stuff for the roommates. Oh right, transfer Comcast. Okay, I need to transfer the Comcast, and then I also need to make sure to check my bills and whatnot for any auto payments, like the house. I need to cancel the house auto payment, um, and see if there's any other auto payments that I have set up that have to do with the house. So yeah. Oh right, and I also need to call the insurance. Call car insurance to let them know that I'm going to be out of the country. Oh right, I can also remove the homeowners because I won't be in the house. So remove home owners. Okay. So yeah, so I got to do that. Sorry, I know that this first part was a little bit boring because I'm just like going through the list and I'm not really talking to you guys much, but so that's kind of what I have left. And all of that stuff is like minutia stuff that it'll take like a little bit of time because I have to call and I have to talk to people and I waiting and hold for people and whatnot. So I'm hoping I can get all of that done tomorrow. That in addition to the haircut and seeing my sister. And then I also realistically need to wash my clothes so that then I can have everything packed because I need to pack as well. So, it's not that I don't have I have most everything just out. So it's really there's not really much to actually pack. It's just more of like, okay, put everything in the backpack. So yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I don't know what else is going to happen, but it's getting real close. So I know I'm going to have a lot of fun. But I think, yeah, it's just get dotting my I's and crossing my T's. Oh, right. I also have to, okay. I also have to move desk. So this is the last day you'll see this desk. I don't know if I'm going to walk tomorrow because I'm going to be so busy. Like today I didn't do a walk, that's why I'm doing this. And tomorrow I don't know if I'm going to do a walk either. So I am going to be doing a lot of walking like coming up because I'm going to be wandering around different cities and checking out places and all of that stuff. So I'm not too stressed about if I do a walk or if I don't do a walk, but yeah. So, and I will say I've been keeping up with the renders where all the renders are like I'm currently rendering yesterday's video, and then as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to render this video, and I'm uploading. So I'm going to upload, I guess, 2 days ago's video, and then today's video, and yeah. So that's the plan. But we'll see what happens. I think mainly I don't know. I just got to do the thing. So I'm doing it. But I know that I'm going to be protected on this trip. And I also know that everything's going to change on this trip. So, yeah. So we're just doing it. Okay. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I kind of want to get some more stuff done before I go to bed. Oh gosh. I'm also tired. But the final stretch. Okay. I think that's it. I'm going to go. Kind of a, boring video today, and probably the next like day or two is going to be well, I'm not going to say that because I don't actually know. Like yesterday I talked for like almost 2 hours. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll just leave it up in the air. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh, I guess technically I'll see if I can squeeze the suit fitting in so I can show you guys the suit. Don't know how that's going to work because I was thinking about leaving the suit with my sister. So I'll figure it out. Okay. Bye. Have a good night.